All right, Nick. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Putting together this assessment for you. This is your web page, just built on GoDaddy, something simple. Um, and it looks like you have one web page, right? So, based on that, it kind of makes it pretty clear that you're not going to be showing up in a lot of places for all the keywords that you want, because even the business card doesn't. It says plumbing contractor, general contractor. So this is a tool I use to gauge search volume. Now this is for the word plumber in New Jersey, and then all other related keywords. And as you can see, the Home Advisor picks up a lot of things related to plumber, and you're getting good leads off of there. Plumbers with an S. I would skip plumbing supply because these are mostly contractors. And then you have Roto-Rooter, and then after that it really drops off, and now you're looking at like plumbing services and local plumber, plumbing services near me, local plumbers, and things like that. Um, so based on that, the primary keyword that we're just looking for is city plus plumber, right? So now we're gonna go here, and what I did was, this is the black incognito mode. There's no cookies, so Google doesn't know that I'm searching for these things previously. Is I typed in plumber Sewell, plumber Voorhees, plumber Sicklerville, plumber Deptford, and plumber Deptford, right? Those are some of the bigger populated areas. And these are sponsored posts, and we can handle pay-per-click management for you, or we can do the get the website going. In Sewell, Accurate is the first plumber, and his website is here, and I'll show you his website. And then there's a lot of lists, but then we have Black Horse Plumbing and Heating, and I'm going to skip Roto-Rooter because they're a national company, and then we have SPS Mechanical. So that's what we have here. 3 local companies on page 1. Now, all the search volume, 91% of clicks stay on page 1. So now, plumbing Voorhees, we got Mike Dashkow. Now he's local to the area, and we'll show you his website right here. We skip Yelp, Home Advisor, Better Business Bureau. Now we have Black Horse Plumbing and Heating, and then Rubino, Mike Dashkow, and then we have Mr. Rooter, which is like a not exactly Roto-Rooter, but they're trying to gain search volume off the name Rooter. Plumber in Sicklerville, we have All American, again Black Horse, Bovo, and so you're starting to see the same people who are coming up for all these other cities because they have their website / Deptford Plumbing, right? Black Horse is the only one that shows up in all 4 of these searches. Okay. But now I rank these based on how much search volume they're getting across their whole site. So I have a tool here. Now this is Bovo. Bovo is averaging 3,000 clicks a month. As you can see here, that varies, but pretty much these are all organic visits. And off those 3,000, now they're an older website. They've been running for 10 years, but they're getting a good amount of the search volume. Okay, now here's the other thing. Now, when we look at Bovo's site, it's a pretty decent site, but they're also going for heating, plumbing, cooling, insulation. So not just plumbing, but I'm sure plumbing is one of their best profitable things. Now, they got a great website. They got a lot of awards. They have been developing this website for quite some time, but everything is about pick up the phone and call, which can be done with with a properly done website, but they're still leaving some money on the table that I believe can be picked up. But let's look at they have 214 pages. Of those 214 pages, a ton of them are their city landing pages. As you can see here, Sicklerville, and we keep going. Sicklerville. So they're really focused on Sicklerville. but then you start to see other things. They added Clementon. So they have invested. They have 200 pages, which is a big reason why they're the number one website, getting almost averaging 3,000 visits a month. Now, this is another tool that I use, and this is Trust. Trust this number. The higher this number is, the better it is for your website. And also, citation means that other websites are mentioning Bovo. And these things can all be done. As you can see, they're building backlinks. They're having, like I said, other websites mentioning them. These are all things that are really strong. As you can see here, AC Heating News. There's other companies that are linking to Bovo, which we can do for you as well. So now let's look at competitor number 2, and that is SPS Mechanical. Now they're doing South Jersey, Delaware, Southeastern Pennsylvania, so they're trying to draw a wider net, and they have a significant website as well. They have 442 pages, which makes sense because they're trying to draw business in all these other areas. Plumber in Deptford, heating services in Deptford. So as you can see, they're trying to get business in multiple areas. Now let's take a look at them. They're averaging around 666 visitors a month. They have peaks during different times, and this is probably when the air conditionings are breaking, and in the spring, and the late summer. But they're still averaging 600 visits a month. All right. So now look, we're just going to keep going. It might feel repetitive, but we want to look at the competition and see if there's something we can do to catch them. Black Horse Plumbing and Heating. This is another company that I had talked to you when we were on the phone. Again, okay, little bit ugly, but they're really focused on pick up the phone and call. But I think they're still leaving some money on the table with some things that they could be doing. So now let's look at, we looked at SPS Mechanical. Also, their trust flow number is at 10. Bovo was at 12. Black Horse Plumbing and Heating, their trust numbers at 12. So you can see now backlinks and referring domains, these are low numbers. We can catch these. Now, Black Horse is averaging around 400 visits a month, and they get more visits in the wintertime. They start to get that spike, but this is where they're getting a lot of visits. So it means they're probably focusing on heating more. All right, Rubino Service, they're averaging also like 400 visits a month. They get their spike in the summer months here. They're doing pretty well. Rubino's trust number is at a 10 also. Now this number just takes time to build up, but we can build it up rather quickly. Now let's take a look. Rubino, again, website, nothing too fancy to me, but it's set up, it's clean, pick up the phone and call. That's what they want. But they got some old information here. It looks like they haven't done a ton more with their website recently. So let's see how many pages they have. They have 573 pages. So they have been investing in growing their site. Now don't get discouraged. We can still catch them. Now this is a plumbing. Now he's Plumber Cherry Hill. He's trying to really grow in Cherry Hill, but he's also growing in other areas. And as you can see, they have tons of pages as well. They average around 300 visits a month, but they're also spending money in pay-per-click. So green is organic, and blue is paid traffic. So they're doing both because they see that they're making money from that. We can handle pay-per-click campaigns for you as well. So they're averaging 300 visits a month. But the good thing is their website doesn't have a lot of trust. So that's good. That means we can catch them. All right. Accurate Plumbing, averaging 190 visits a month. And they're getting spikes, ebbs and flows in phone calls based on seasonality. Their website has zero trust flow. These guys can definitely be caught even in just Turnersville, Sewell area. Mike Dashkow Plumbing, he's only getting 20 visits a month. There's a reason. His website is very basic, pretty old. He's got some good info there, but the thing is that he probably hasn't invested in this site for quite some time. Yeah. So let's take a look now. All American also simple. I think this is a GoDaddy site. He's getting very little traffic. See Mike Dashkow, zero trust. And then All American, he's literally, he's got spikes, but he did a pay-per-click campaign here, and it probably didn't work that well. So the green is what you really want to focus on. And yeah, so yeah, and he's based out of Sicklerville, and his trust number is 0. So as you can see, I mean, we can definitely put your website in as well, just to see where you are. Yeah, so you're at 0, 0. So your website is literally like a clean slate, and it's not the end of the world, but it's gonna definitely take some time to build it up and start to get some traction. Now let's take a look. I'm pretty sure the site visit's gonna be pretty low too. Take a look at that. Oops. All right. So, I definitely think we should do the best thing to start potentially could be just pay-per-click and building up some landing pages so that the people are picking up the phone and calling, but we need to optimize some pages that are all about pick up the phone and call, and targeting the words that you want. You know, we've got to kind of clean up things like this. And, you know, it's definitely something that will do a proper return on investment, so that you can continuously invest in your site and start to be at the place where you have, you know, 200 pages on your site or 442 pages on your site. This is because they're really focusing on growing in other cities, in other areas, so that whenever you search for them across 5 cities, that's what you'll see. Now I'll show you an example. This is my search engine tracker that I use for my clients. So like this is Dave Carbone. Hopefully you'll talk to him. And as you can see here, Pittman. So number 1 means rank number 1. 2 means rank number 2. Single digits is page 1. So if we look, Voorhees, Sewell, Mullica Hill, Morristown, Swedesboro, Collingswood, Haddonfield, Williamstown, Pittman, Deptford, Glassboro, he's on page 1 for all the important keyword terms like water damage, water restoration, you know, and that's really the key here is not just getting ranked in one city, but starting to get ranked in multiple cities. Now, Dave's been a client with me since March of last year, and as you can see, he's getting ranked onto page 1. So that was a pretty long overview of what I see. Definitely take a look at everything, and you know, definitely would love to work with you. You know, you were in the mortgage business, so you're, you know, a sales guy, so you understand these things. Lead generation is what we specialize in, especially for, you know, for service work and things like that. So, all right, I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks, Nick.